Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because this is one of the most significant moves we've seen in recent NFL history. And it involves none other than Ja'Marr Chase, the explosive wide receiver who's been dazzling NFL fans since he entered the league. Yes, Chase, a top 5 talent recognized by ESPN and widely regarded as one of the most dangerous playmakers in the league, is now officially a Green Bay Packer. That's right. After years of speculation and rumors, Chase is heading to Lambeau Field, and this move could reshape the NFC North, the entire NFC landscape, and of course, the Green Bay Packers' championship aspirations. Let's take a moment to understand why this trade is such a game-changer. The Cincinnati Bengals, after a roller coaster of a season with some significant injuries, especially on the offensive line, are now in a seller mode. They're sitting at a 3-3 record as of October 18th, with the defense struggling, giving up an average of 23 points per game. They're focusing on rebuilding, and part of that process involves freeing up cap space, around $96 million, to make strategic moves for the future. And one of the biggest moves they've made is trading away Chase, who has been an absolute star in Cincinnati. Chase, a guy with a career total of 450 receptions, over 200 yards and 40 touchdowns, is a true game wrecker. His yards per reception sit at an impressive 13.8, and he has a catch rate of around 68%. His 2025 stats so far are quite solid: 58 catches for 629 yards and 5 touchdowns in just 6 games. Despite missing some time due to a sprained ankle in Week 6, which kept him out until Week 7, Chase's impact on the field has been undeniable. The numbers speak for themselves. A 10.8 yards average per catch, nearly 10 yards per target, and a PFF grade of 86.3, which signals elite performance. His EPA per target is plus 0.42, and he's averaging about 4.5 yards after the catch per reception, showcasing his ability to turn short plays into big gains. With only 2 drops this season, Chase remains one of the most reliable and explosive receivers in the league. Now, why did Cincinnati let him go? Well, the Bengals are in a bit of a tight spot financially. They're operating with a cap space of about $96 million, and with the team's focus on bolstering their offensive line, an area that has shown vulnerability, they decided to part ways with Chase to acquire draft picks. They received a first-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft and edge Kingsley Keek in exchange for Chase. This strategy is aimed at long-term rebuilding, particularly strengthening their offensive line to protect Joe Burrow and secure their future in the AFC North, which has become increasingly competitive and unpredictable. But what does this mean for the Green Bay Packers? Well, first, it's a massive statement about their ambitions this season. Adding Chase to the roster instantly elevates the Packers' offense, giving Jordan Love a true WR1 alongside Christian Watson and the rest of their talented core. Chase's presence is expected to boost the Packers' offensive production by around 300 yards, roughly a 20% increase in their total passing yardage. His addition is projected to add about 11 more touchdowns to their total, which is critical in close games and playoff scenarios. Statistically, Chase's impact can be compared to some of the most notable trades in recent NFL history, like the Metcalf trade in 2025, which saw a similar boost in contested catches and deep targets. Chase, with his ability to stretch the field, his average of 2 yards of separation from defenders, and a 9% increase in deep target frequency, can significantly open up the field for Love and the entire offense. With Chase's knack for big plays and yards after the catch, the Packers' offense transforms into a more explosive unit capable of challenging even the best defenses in the league. And it's not just about the offensive numbers. This move shifts the power dynamics in the division. The NFC North has been evolving rapidly, with teams like the Detroit Lions and Minnesota Vikings making big moves. The Packers, already on the rise, now have a true difference maker on offense, which could propel them from a good team to a Super Bowl contender. Their odds to win the Super Bowl have already shifted from plus 750 to plus 450, reflecting increased confidence from betting markets. Plus, considering their recent performance against top-tier opponents like the Rams, where they posted a 23% win boost, it's clear that Green Bay is positioning itself as a serious threat in the NFC. Looking at the bigger picture, this trade signals that the Packers are all in. They're betting on Jordan Love continuing his development, and now with Chase, they have a weapon that can elevate the entire offense. The chemistry between Love and Chase, who has shown he can handle a high-volume role and deliver in critical moments, could be the X-factor that pushes Green Bay deep into the playoffs. Chase's ability to make contested catches, his 18% contested catch rate, means he's reliable even under tight coverage, which is crucial for clutch moments in the postseason. Meanwhile, the Bengals face some tough questions ahead. Can they rebuild quickly enough? Will their offensive line improve enough to protect Joe Burrow and capitalize on their young, talented roster? The move to trade Chase indicates that they're prioritizing the future, but it also means losing a player who has been a cornerstone of their offense. The Bengals are betting on their draft picks and cap space to turn things around, but in the short term, losing Chase leaves a void that won't be easy to fill. For the Packers, this is more than just a trade. It's a statement. It's a declaration that they're not content with just being a playoff team. They want to contend for a Super Bowl again. Chase's addition gives them a fresh dynamic, a player who can take the top off defenses, create mismatches, and make those big game-changing plays that can swing momentum in their favor. The NFL is a league where star power makes a difference, and Chase's star power is undeniable. To sum it up, this trade is a defining moment for both franchises. For the Bengals, it's a sign of a rebuild, a strategic move to gather draft capital and rebuild the offensive line. For the Packers, it's a shot of adrenaline, an injection of elite talent that could be the key to unlocking their championship potential this season. The NFC North just got a lot more interesting, and the road to the Super Bowl now has a new twist with Chase in Green Bay. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the question now is how Chase will fit into the Packers' offense practically. Will he instantly become Jordan Love's favorite target? Given his track record and ability to make plays downfield, it's likely. The chemistry between a quarterback and a receiver can take time to develop, but Chase's talent and experience make him a natural fit for the Packers' offensive scheme. His ability to create separation and make contested catches will give Love a reliable option on critical third downs and in the red zone. Plus, with the Packers already boasting a solid core of receivers, Chase's presence will stretch defenses even further, opening up opportunities for Watson and the rest of the group. It's also worth noting that this move could impact the division rankings significantly. The Lions have been aggressive, and the Vikings are always competitive, but with Chase, the Packers are clearly signaling their intent to be serious contenders. The NFC North is shaping up to be one of the most competitive divisions in the league, and Green Bay's new weapon could be the difference maker that puts them over the top. And what about the long term? Well, this trade also sets up the Packers to be a formidable team in the draft, especially with that 2026 first-round pick they acquired. They can now focus on bolstering their offensive line or adding other pieces to complement Chase and their existing roster. It's a strategic move that shows the front office is thinking ahead, building a team capable of competing for multiple seasons. It's a sign that Green Bay is back in the game, ready to challenge the NFL's best once again. So, Packers fans, this is a moment to get excited about. The season is still unfolding, and with Chase now in the mix, the future looks brighter than ever. It's a testament to the team's commitment to winning and their willingness to make bold moves to chase another Super Bowl ring. The NFC North just became even more intriguing, and the Packers have added a weapon that can change the course of their season. This is what real championship teams are made of, taking risks, making bold decisions, and always aiming for greatness. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. Thanks for sticking with me, and as always, go Pack Go.